Welcome to all the viewers. This is Dr. Bookworm back with a new video, and in this video we are going to talk about a very good fully funded scholarship opportunity offered by one of the developed states, I would say, and I'm talking about Japanese government scholarship that is commonly known as the Japanese MEXT scholarship. And this is a fully funded scholarship that is offered for all the degree programs, including your undergraduate level programs, that is BS, and master's level programs, that is MS, and PhD level studies. So there are different procedures to apply in Japan. We will be discussing all the ways through which we can secure scholarship as well as admission in Japanese universities on a fully funded scholarship. So before starting the video, if you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, do hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that you can receive regular updates regarding scholarships, fellowships, internships, and exchange programs abroad. So we regularly post new videos about the scholarship opportunities, so you can find out the relevant one for you and continue your process of scholarship application. So let us begin with today's video. So there are basically two ways through which you can apply for scholarships in Japan. One is embassy track scholarship process, and the second one is university track or professor track process through which you can apply for scholarship. So first of all, let us discuss about the university track or professor track scholarship application for MEXT scholarship. For that reason, you can simply find out the university of your interest where your interested program is present, and then you can check out the availability of MEXT scholarship in that particular universities. All the Japanese universities do offer MEXT scholarship, but the process or the procedure to apply for MEXT scholarship through university track is different. There can be two ways you can apply for MEXT scholarship university track. One is directly by applying to the university portal, and then university gets you shortlisted and then propose you a professor, and you don't need to contact the professor yourself. So this is one way you can apply in a university. So this process varies from university to university. So first of all, you need to find out the relevant university where your program of interest is offered, and secondly, you need to confirm the process through which the university takes your application for MEXT scholarship. If the university taking your direct application, then you just need to apply directly to the university without making any contact with the professor. Or if the university requires provisional acceptance from the professor, then you first need to contact or make communication with the Japanese professor of your relevant program and ask him to support your admission application in the relevant university. So these are the two processes by which you can apply for university track MEXT scholarship program. The second option is embassy track program. So this is the deadlines or the dates for each embassy are different, so it depends in which country you are present. So right now we are focusing on the Pakistani students, so we will visit the Japanese embassy of Pakistan and see how the things goes for the MEXT scholarship. So this is the embassy of Japan in Pakistan. So if you are from India or Bangladesh, you can find out the website of your relevant embassy, and you can go in the education section to find out the details about the MEXT scholarship. So this scholarship is offered for 3 degree levels. One is master's or PhD programs, that is research based scholarship, and the second one is undergraduate program, that is bachelor's degree, which requires a high school graduation, means 12 years of formal study in Pakistan, or university. This research degrees require 16 years or 18 years formal education in Pakistan. And additionally, there is a teachers training studentship scholarship that is also offered by Japanese government, which requires your 16 years of education and 5 years of relevant teaching experience. So if you are working as an educator or somewhat like this, so you can consider this option as well. But we will be focusing in this video on the research degree programs as well as the undergraduate scholarship program. So here is the process of embassy track scholarship. In this option, you just need to apply on the embassy through embassy of your relevant country, and then you get shortlisted, and then further procedure goes on that we will be discussing in this video. So let us click here for the details about masters and PhD programs. So the applications for the undergraduate and masters and PhD programs is right now open, and the deadline to apply is 31st May 2022. So today is 7th of May, so you have an ample amount of time to prepare your documents to apply for the scholarship. You just need to apply on the embassy website and send the documents to the relevant embassy, and then wait for your shortlisting. So these are the major documents that are needed to apply for the scholarship program. One is mark sheet form that you need to fill according to your grades or marks of the previous studies. Application form where you will fill all your personal details and academic details, etc. Then you need to prepare a research plan and send it to the embassy, and attested copies of all your previous transcripts are required. So you can check out the details about the attestation process. Sorry, HEC attestation is now mandatory to apply for MEXT scholarship, so make sure that all your transcripts and degrees are duly attested by HEC attestation. So if you don't know how to get your documents attested from HEC, you can watch our video on our channel about HEC attestation. Let me show you. Must be here. Okay, so we have a separate video for this, you can check out on our channel. So attested copies of all your documents are required. One recommendation letter is required. This recommendation letter can be provided either by the president, dean, or academic advisor of your previous institute or the current institute where you are continuing your studies. Abstract of thesis, or if you have done any thesis, you need to provide it. It is optional. If you do not have that thesis, you can skip this one. Recommendation letter from the present employer. If you are working somewhere, then you can also provide this recommendation letter from the employer. So applications would be unstapled, assemble only with paper clip and printed A4 size paper. Certificates and documents other than those mentioned above will not be considered. So you don't need to send any other document other than the mentioned ones. So if you wish to appear in Islamabad for interview, you can send your documents on this address. Otherwise you can check out for Karachi, Balochistan and Quetta to send your documents here. So let us move towards further details about how to apply for this particular scholarship program. So embassy recommendation procedure, let's check out the details. Here are the application guidelines that we will see in detail. So here are the documents that you need to fill up and attach with your scholarship application. Here is application form. Make sure you use the latest documents to fill up and send to the embassy. There are application form for 2021, 2022 or 2020 and previous years, so make sure you use and download the latest ones. Placement preference application form, here it is. Field of study and research plan, you can find out all the fields of studies that has available here. Certificate of health, recommendation letter sample. So you can check out all the documents that needs to be attached with your application. So here we will move towards the application guideline. So here are all the details about the scholarship program, fields of study, so you can read all the details yourself. Let me move towards the main highlights of the process. Yeah, so here we have the summary of application and selection process. First of all, the deadline definitely varies country to country and embassy to embassy, so you need to confirm from the website of your relevant embassy. Call for applications open at each Japanese diplomatic mission. Submission of application documents. So when there is an open call for the applications, you just need to check out on the embassy website, right? So you will simply go to the embassy website, as we have already seen in the education section, and see what is the deadline for your relevant study program. So here it is for Pakistani embassy, that is 31st May 2022. So the second step, once you submit all your documents and send your document hard form to the embassy address, then your first screening takes place around in July. You will receive an email. Make sure that there is no confirmation of receipt of your documents, so only the shortlisted candidates will be contacted, In July, if you are shortlisted for interview and the test, then you will be emailed accordingly. Then in August, around in the end of August, you will need to request a provisional acceptance to Japanese universities. Note that you do not need to get an acceptance prior to applying on a embassy track MEXT scholarship, but after getting shortlisted, you will make contact with the relevant professors whose research interest align with you, and you will request a provisional acceptance from them mentioning that you have been shortlisted for the embassy track MEXT scholarship. So mentioning this one will increase your chances for the professor giving you a positive response and giving you a provisional acceptance. So then around in late September, submission of placement reference application form, you will be mentioning that from which professor or which university you have got your provisional acceptance, and you will submit your placement reference application form. In October, second screening and university placement will be confirmed by the MEXT authority. They will be confirming your university placement, university admission, as well as performing the second and final screening process. And in January next year, you will be finalized for the selection of your MEXT scholarship, and you will be guaranteed and notified accordingly. So this is almost a 1 year process. If you are interested to enroll yourself for 2023, then you need to apply this year by 31st of May 2022. So this is the overall process of how to apply for the MEXT scholarship embassy track program. So these are the main documents that you need to prepare to apply for the embassy track MEXT scholarship. First of all, you need to fill up the application form. It is a simple form including your all personal details, academic details, contact details, etc. Placement preference application form that will be needed after you will get shortlisted. Field of study and research plan, you need to prepare a research plan according to your field of study. Academic transcript for all academic year of university attended. Certification of graduation or degrees certified accordingly. A recommendation letter from your advisor or president or dean. Medical certificate, abstract of thesis, certificate of language proficiency, so you can also use. There is no need or requirement of IELTS or TOEFL here. You can simply use an English proficiency letter issued from your relevant institute. Recommendation letter from the present employer. If you are currently professionally working somewhere, you can add this as well. Photographs showing applicant's own work of art or a digitally recorded media for musical performance. If you are from arts or relevant degrees, you can also attach your portfolio. So these are all the simple requirements to apply for MEXT scholarship Japan. So if you need any further information, you can visit the website of Embassy of Japan in Pakistan and visit the education section. Then go, if you are applying for undergraduate scholarship, click here. If you are applying for masters or PhD, click here. Then you can find out all the details, and make sure you apply before the deadline. Let me check out the deadline for undergraduate scholarship as well. So for undergraduate, it is also 31st May 2022. So make sure you send all your documents as in a form of single file to the relevant address. If you are interested to interview yourself in Islamabad after getting shortlisted, then send your documents here. Otherwise, you can send your documents here. So this was all about MEXT Scholarship Japan. You can read out more details on this website. If you have any questions or queries, feel free to ask by commenting down the video, and I will definitely try to help you out at maximum. Thank you so much for watching this video, and stay tuned. Bye bye.